Let's understand subqueries in SQL. In order to do so, let's first create a table, for example, that includes some heroes, for example. And let's say every hero has an ID that is of type integer, unsigned, auto, underline increment, and is the primary key. He has a name that is a varchar of maybe 50 characters and has a power level that is of type integer, for example. So now let's create that table. We created that one. Let's insert into heroes, and we need to insert a couple of values. So for example, our name and our power level. Let's create some values, and let's say, for example, we have Goku, who has a power level of, let's say, 9,000. Let's copy that line a couple of times. Now we have One Punch Man, who maybe has 10,000. Then we have All Might, for example. Let's say is 9,000 as well. And then we have Vegeta, for example, who has 8,000. So now let's execute that code right here. So we have some heroes inside of our database. Let's select everything from heroes so we can see our heroes. And as you can see, we have those ones. So how can we create a subquery right now? Let's say we wanted to get every single hero that has a power level that is above the average power level. In order to do so, we can say we want to select everything from heroes where power underline level is bigger than, and now we need to use a subquery right here because we obviously need to calculate the power level. And in order to select the power level, we need to select the power level and calculate the average of the power level. So we can say select from power underline level from our heroes table. Let's save that one. Let's close the queue right here. And right here, we obviously need to use heroes. And now we execute that queue right here. And as you can see, we only get One Punch Man. Let's also say we want to select everyone who's above the minimum power level. So let's execute that one. And as you can see, we get everyone except Vegeta because he has the lowest power level. So subqueries are really easy. You just use a query inside of another query to create a second selection. And oftentimes you use that selection to compare with something, for example.